Okay, so our farm isn't the best. We've only gained around 300 to 400k in probably about maybe, I'd say 9 hours of AFKing. Not amazing. So we're going to be improving that today. Like a lot. But before we continue with this video, we now have a game called Dino Sim. First link in the description will be the link. It is pretty awesome so far, if I do say so myself. I didn't code the game, obviously, because I'm a complete noob. My friend Galaxy the Dev did. I really like the starting UI, and there's going to be a lot of big updates coming, and we're going to be trying to get as much feedback from you guys and implementing it into the game. But yeah, if you could quickly check that out, first link in the description for me, that would mean a lot to me. Also, there is going to be a code for the game that I'm going to say randomly throughout this video, so watch the whole thing to find the code for the game. I believe it gives you a bunch of DNA, so, you know, I'd recommend doing it. But on with the video. So, because I want to be able to make all of my money from our auto onion farm, first thing we need to do is upgrade all of the totems, and once we've done that, which is going to be extremely expensive by the way, we're going to need to add another layer. So, you know, another layer, double the onions, right? You know, it's always going to be good. The totems, however, is going to be good, yeah, but expensive. And we're going to need a lot of wood. So it turns out probably the best way to do it, seeing as we have such a small budget, we're probably going to end up only getting the totems level 5, 5, 5. So there's 3 upgrades that you can do on the totems, probably going to only get each one to level 5. Just because then we don't have to use any sort of pink sticky gear or green sticky gear or whatever. Basically it'd just be really annoying to get. So, but getting to level 5, 5, 5 is still not going to be easy, because we are going to need, I would, if I had to guess, probably like 10 to 15,000 wood, and I don't know if you'd notice, but I don't have millions and millions and millions of dollars. Only got a couple mil. So this isn't going to be very good for us. But of course we need to get these totems done. And of course we need a wood farm, because I don't really want to have to buy all of my wood. So it's wood farm making time. But I didn't really have a professional spot for this farm. I did end up changing this ladder, as you will see. But we needed conveyors. No matter what, we are going to need conveyors. So we quickly got them. And then, sorry, Niox, I'll repair your house later. But yeah, I kind of had to break it down a little bit just to, you know, be able to use this farm. And yeah, I really should have just used my head and got myself a obby start flag. Yeah, I'm not the biggest of brains. So after a few hours, I realized this was not getting me enough. I mean, I'll use the wood I currently have to do some upgrades, but this has to change. I think it's because I've got half pine wood and half normal wood, and well, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting more pine wood, but yeah, I'm getting a lot less of the wood I actually need. There's also the fact that there is a giant building, so probably like 70% of the trees can't actually grow, and pine trees need a lot less space to grow, so I think it's time to move the farm. So after spending way too long trying to get a flag, who knew trying to get an obby start flag was so hard? I literally had to go to someone on my friends list and was like, hey, do you by any chance have a obby flag that I can buy? Luckily they did. But yeah, not a common item. But anyway, boom, we can get started on the farm, which is just a basic build, really easy. And this time I made sure not to make the mistake of putting a bunch of pine trees everywhere, so, you know, to actually get a decent amount of wood. And holy, this proved effective. I ended up getting so much more wood. I actually almost managed to get enough to do all of the totems. Almost. Keyword. So before I spent like 5 years AFKing on this game to get myself a bunch of wood so I can upgrade the totems, I was like, hey, I should probably double the efficiency of how much onion crates I can actually get. So I was like, okay, it's time to put a new layer in. We'll probably do another layer again that next episode, but you know, it's time to put a second layer in. Sadly, watermelon totems do cost actually quite a bit of money, and I don't have an absolute ton, so I do sadly have to sell my onion crates. No! But that's fine because, you know, we've just got enough money. And after doing some calculations, I knew exactly how many we needed. Sweet, so now I can AFK. After we do this, of course, you know, we just gotta place all the totems and stuff, and then we can AFK. Boom, just AFK'd. Okay, this is kind of a lot of wood. Right, now I can just upgrade all the totems in peace, right? Ah, turns out, level 5 is where the whole unique totem thing starts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend a few million coins on literally just getting unique totems. Keep in mind, this is probably only give me an extra like 30% production, but not an absolute ton, and I'm going to be spending millions on this. I really hope this is going to be in some way worth it. So I luckily did get a bunch of onion crates, you know, from AFKing the wood, you know, because obviously I had the island open. So I did get myself a bunch of money from that. I used some of that money on getting all the unique totems, but I actually ended up losing more money from buying the unique totems. Yeah, I didn't end up getting a whole lot. Or maybe the totems were just really expensive. One or the other. Yeah, so now I had all the totems I needed. Oh, this is great, except 2. Really, I have to be 2 totems off? Okay, it was completely fine. I had all the totems I needed for the first layer, and every single totem I needed for the second except 2, which I can live with 2. And I can't really be bothered to buy 2 random totems. So yeah. Hey guys, yeah, you want to know the code to the Dino Sim game? It's revamped, okay? REVAMPED. So yeah, that is the code for the Dino Sim. Also, this is probably going to be it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed just a little bit, please like and subscribe. It just means a lot to me, okay? If you want to help me out just a little bit, just liking and subscribing would help me out an absolute ton. And if you have made it this far, first of all, you are an absolute legend. Second, type in cow cult. I don't know if any of you know about cow cult, but that was like a thing that Overkill back in the day did. Yeah, if you've made it this far, please do say cow cult, just so I know who actually does watch my entire video. Also, don't forget about the merch in the description. Also, if you guys want to see our previous progress, there will be a link in the top right. If you just want to click that, it should bring you to the series. And I should have in the description a quick description of the current lore involving Kevin. But just in case you don't want to read that, because I know a lot of people don't, I'm going to quickly explain it. Also, go check out our Discord and our group down in the description. So basically, Orbit came over to me and was like, hey, I've got this pickaxe that was donated to me by a fan. Turns out, he actually stole that from this dude called Kevin. Niox stole it from us, who then gave it back to Kevin. So Kevin and Niox seem to be on good terms. But in this episode, Kevin, he found Orbit. Didn't go so well. But yeah, that's basically the current storyline.